Today I'm going to show you how to measure your centering on your card before you're sitting into a graded company. Um, so the first thing you're going to want to do is use Adobe Scan if the photo is on your phone. Adobe Scan, get it all straightened out. I usually just email it to myself. I found that to be the easiest way. It should come out something like this. I just scanned one of the random cards I had to the side. I think the best thing to do is get something that contrasts the card. So I had it on a white background. It's a little easier to select the card for Adobe Scan. So once you have your card, you're going to want to go get Gimp. Gimp is a kind of like a knockoff version of Photoshop. I paid, I think, $3 for this. I think there's might be a free version out there. Maybe it's like Gimp on a website or something. I just went ahead and bought the $3 app. So this is Gimp. It's a great tool to have. So what I will do is move this off to the side. Oops. I usually just click and drag in here. Drag it right here. Import. There you go. So there's your card. You're going to want to learn the shortcuts real quick. So if you hold Control and zoom, or scroll your wheel, it'll zoom in. You can go in pretty far. You can get it just absolutely perfect. And then Shift M is your measuring tool. So right now I'm in my measuring tool. So what I do is I go, I try to find the same border I'm going to use. So this is kind of like it's got like 3 borders. So I usually go from outside of that first border. So make sure you have horizontal over here clicked. It'll let it line up that line just a little bit easier. So go click here, click and hold. Try to get, it'll kind of find the pixel difference and line it up for you. So change your pixels. I do millimeters. I don't think it really matters what you put in there. So my left side is 6.3 millimeters. Write it down, type it down, however you want to do it. So usually I just write it down. Left. Same thing with your right. Zoom in. Make sure you have it back on horizontal. Now get this measurement here. See, there it is lined up. 6.1 millimeters, sorry. That's right. Gonna do top, bottom. Now this year's absolutes are a little weird to get the borders, so I kind of see this curve and then find where it plateaus. So I'm gonna try to do it the same side at the bottom. So what we're gonna do is click. Oh no, we're going vertical. Make sure you switch out to vertical. Click, drag, get outside. You can zoom in more. Zoom back out. Make sure you're straight. So it's 13.5. Now, if you want to be even more accurate, you can take, 3 measurements on the same side and then get the average. Usually, though, you come up with pretty much the same number. So, same thing, it's curving right here, it plateaus right here. I'm going to try to get this one right here. So, click, drag, get the bottom, zoom in. So, it's not going to really find the pixel difference on this one because it's so dark. See, it's too far up. Probably about right there. This might be. Let's move this down just a little bit. There we go. 18.5 meters for the bottom. Now, with the centering tool I'm about to show you, you're going to have to do all your measurements front and back. And for the back, it's the same thing. Get your left, right, top, bottom get as close as you can. So you should have at least 8 measurements in total. So you got left, right, top, bottom for the front, and same thing for the back. Now once you do all that, there's someone that created a spreadsheet, and I'll link it down below. See, it's in view only. What you want to do is go to File, make a copy, click OK. Your copy should be coming up. There you go. Now you get your measurements and input the data with the green spaces on. So top 13.5, bottom is 18.5, left was 6.3, and right was 6.1. Now I'm making up the reverse since we didn't actually get anything. So I'll put it close. Let's do 13.3. Let's do 18.1. Let's do 6.2. And let's do 6.0. There you go. Now you can see it gave you your centering. So top to bottom is 58.42, which to qualify, you need 1 point. To qualify, you need 1.00 through 1.5, and this is a 1.37. So in theory, this should give you a 10 on the front with centering. Same thing with the left to right, which is pretty centered at 51.49, 1.03. I know the back we made up, so these would actually work. The back's a little, they grade the back, it's a little more forgiving. As you can see, it goes from 1.0 to 3.0, as the front goes from 1.0 to 1.5. So yeah, that's how I measure my cards. That's how I determine what I'm going to send in. I use a lupe to go over the edges. Maybe you don't know what lupe is. Let me show you what a lupe is. So it's like a jeweler's magnifying glass. They're all about the same. I got the one that's like it's got like a dual lens with a light. Okay, yeah, this is the one that I have. It works, gets the job done, let you see. Now, you could use Gimp to see your surface, but it gets real pixelated. So you get a better close-up view. This has a bunch of like little specks on it, so just like dust, just some card ahead laying around. Yeah, if you have any questions, just holler at me.